Our One Book, One Community series is built around the book Atchafalaya Houseboat. In this memoir, Gwen Roland recounts how she and her partner converted an old dwelling into a houseboat and lived for 8 years in the Atchafalaya Swamp. Gwen joins us now by phone. All right, Gwen, who are you really, and what are you best known for?
I'm Gwen Roland, and I guess I'm best known as someone who likes old-timey things and gets a kick out of sharing what I know. I like living close to nature and doing things by hand. What I like best of all is when someone tells me they went home and planted something or cooked something from scratch because of me.
What inspired you to write this memoir, Atchafalaya Houseboat?
Well, when Calvin Bozan and I were living in the swamp, I wrote my first article for the Plaquemine newspaper in order to answer people's questions about what it was like to be the subject of a National Geographic article. That was an article featuring C.C. Lockwood's photographs in 1979, I think. That was my first experience with publishing, and it was so satisfying that I started writing stories for newspapers and magazines, mostly how-to articles to help other back-to-earth type people. And it wasn't long before editors started offering me assignments about other interesting lifestyles, and it just went from there.
How does your writing and your daily life connect today?
Well, writing provided both the inspiration and the knowledge for the life that I live. In 2010, when I retired from writing about sustainable agriculture, I finally had time to try all the things I'd been interviewing farmers and researchers about. And, I garden with manures, compost, earthworms, crop rotation, you name it. I've kept bees and goats. I've raised broiler chickens for my freezer. And just this year, I took up grinding wheat and corn to make my breads. And I've learned to ferment kefir in apple juice. I guess you could say I've set back civilization a few hundred years, but for me, it's the best life.
How can folks learn more about you?
At 73, I'm retired and no longer have a professional online presence. However, I do have a personal Facebook account as Gwen Carpenter Roland, where I post pictures of things we do around here on the homestead. I use the public settings so anyone can view them. And also, anyone can send me a personal message through Facebook as well.
Thanks, Gwen. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person next month.